I've posted loads of footage from the big breakfast, but he has more of Johnny and Denise.
Thank you very much, Denise.
I just love karaoke corner.
I know, of course you love karaoke corner.
If I had a kebab
it's your
and I
spiritual
could stand
home.
in that corner, I'd just stay there for the rest of my life.
It's like church for you. Do you know what? I can hear a proper cry.
Read all about it! Read all about it!
The big paper review.
Thank you very much, Denise. We're really doing human jingles, aren't we? Anyway, here's the mirror Curtis Stigers is holding now. This is Preza says the deal to reduce global warming collapsed because a French minister was too tired.
Oh.
I don't know why we've placed the future of Earth in the hands of Preza, but it seems he's been scuppered by the French, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh dear.
She just couldn't stand listening to Preza just talk any longer. Because what we did say with emissions was what we previously hadn't stated in the bit of paper they sent round with the amendment that we didn't even know about, which reiterated the original point in the amendment I laid out in the committee talking room.
Stop!
OK, anyway, let's go to Beck's. Body is shrine to my family.
What, he's had another tattoo?
Yeah, David Beckham shows off his latest tat. It says Victoria in Hindi. He says, this is what I do when I'm bored. New tattoos, new cars, new watches. If there's any people watching this morning who speak Hindi, please call us in just in case there's a glaring typo error, because I'd love it if it did say Balti. 0208 985 all the ones, 0208 985 I'd love that if it did, but I'm sure it does. I gather it does spell out phonetically Victoria. In Hindi, but I don't know. Have a good look. Give him a good shot in case any
He's got loads of tattoos
Hindi-speaking
now,
viewers can have a good look at that. Maybe orientate it so it's the right way up, please, Wagman. Thanks.
So he's
he can
got
really
that large one there, one on his back.
He's got the one on his back. Yeah,
Has he got the big sort of...
He's got the big one there as well, yeah.
There'll be nothing left.
There'll be nothing left.
But has he got mum on his knuckles?
It'd be great if he became a 100%er. Seriously, Beck, just stop there. Whole body. His whole, let's do those blue legs. OK, let's go to the Sun. Please don't cheat her on Zeta. Page 3 lover begs sex addict Michael. She literally...
Who's this? Did he go out with a Page 3 girl?
This is coming from the heart.
Did he go out with a Page 3 girl?
Yeah, he did. And I'll tell you what she says here, I don't know, you can't buy publicity like this. Former Page 3 stunner, and she's a stunner, let's not mess about. Jenny Strachan reveals that Michael Douglas was, quote, electric in bed. A quick shock. No. Making her former lover, apparently made her former lover, Jim Davidson's performance seem, quote, average. Imagine that, she makes Jim seem average, and he's a legendary swordsman. He's about the best we've got to offer in this country. He is. If there was an intergalactic sex-off, or an international sex-off, we would send Jim as our champ in Britain.
And a cuddly dog.
And we'd send him head-to-head with Michael Douglas for a sex-off. And do you know what? He'd come across as average. It says here, she continues, it's not surprising he's addicted to sex. I bet any woman lucky enough to share his bed would say he's the biggest and best they've ever experienced. You cannot buy publicity like that. Doesn't matter how many shots you get in OK or Hello, you're not going to someone goes, he's the biggest and best lover I've ever had.
They do crawl out of the woodwork, though,
Fact.
don't they?
Yeah, they certainly do. Do you know what? I'm going to get in there, ladies and gentlemen. Axe, smash, put them together, and what do you get? Demolition. OK, that's what's one of Stan's lesser-known punchlines.
Is that a ruggers thing?
It's a rugger thing. No, and then they just act. There's his two speak. Axe and smash. Thank you, Stan. We're over here now. OK, Nemo, the brainy... I'm not saying it's a quiet news day. Nemo, the brainy parrot, is a talented bird. Hey. He could answer the questions on telly's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The amazing talking cockatoo is hooked on the smash hit ITV quiz show. He listens intently to Chris Tarrant's questions, then lets out a screech at the right answer. Wow! And he doesn't even need to phone a feathered friend. Owner Sue Dixon said he really is a clever boy. We thought it was just coincidence, but he does seem to get the questions right. Sales executive Sue of Wolverhampton said her pet also has a huge vocabulary with phrases like, give us a kiss, give us a kiss, give us a kiss, and people's names. Do you know, it'd be really good, actually, if she actually got on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and she phoned a friend, she says, I'll call Nemo. Nemo, it's Chris Tarrant here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Can you hear it? Give us a kiss! Give us a kiss! Nemo, I've got the question in front of me. And he just goes, pretty boy, pretty boy, pretty boy. Or even if they just got the parrot there, opposite Tarrant. I don't know what's moving in there.
Yes.
Just going, is that your final answer? And the parrot just going... Is that your final answer? Guess. Guess. It even probably psyched Tarrant out on the waiting game. For us, it'd be a great thing to see. I'm going to get in there even more.
Dive right in.
Yeah, I'm going to dive right in. Extraordinary scenes outside the trendy... Can you just back off a bit there, Denise? Extraordinary scenes outside the trendy K-bar.
Getting too close to comfort.
It was a bit close, yeah. I was feeling actual nip. Extraordinary scenes outside the... No, I mean the draft from outside. Extraordinary scenes outside the trendy K-bar this weekend.
Trendy?
K-bar. Odd name for a bar, that isn't it? K-bar. Can be quite confusing. I meet at the K-bar, and your friend Miss sees you and think gay bar. To me, it's quite confusing, isn't it? Yeah. So you roll up, you're waiting for your friends, you're thinking, a lot of chaps in here tonight. Bit manly, this, isn't it? No, I'm all for a male drink-up, but these fellas seem to be getting on very well, don't they? Busy toilet tonight? What? There's nothing wrong with that. But you're all so... What? I'm not allowed to say how life is. Extraordinary scenes outside the trendy K-bar this weekend. That's not a gay bar, it's the K-bar. Glamour model Jordan all but crawled to her waiting taxi after downing one too many vodka balls. She threw up all over the ladies and passed out on the floor. Tell you what she crawled at, she just couldn't get them up. She's like that. She's like that, and just the weight of them. She's like... She just can't. She has to crawl up. It's dragging her down.
Oh, Johnny,
she's probably absolutely sober.
toys.
And then, to get him up, it's like, I don't know if you've seen the Olympics. You know when they do the clean and jerk? She's like that. She has to get up like this. The BBC...
She loves to party,
She loves to party, yes. The BBC has spent millions to secure the blockbuster film Titanic for its Christmas schedule. And that's going to be great, because millions of people haven't seen that, yeah, have they? Let me tell you, if you want to see Titanic, it's out there. It's been at cinemas, it's on video, it's on DVD, it's been on Sky for about 9 years. You know, people go, oh, lovely, I can watch Titanic. Something that has been denied to me for so long. Well done, BBC. What a coup that is. But anyway, it says the BBC has spent millions to secure the blockbuster film Titanic for its Christmas schedule. Titanic is likely to be screened on Christmas Day, regarded as a crucial time in the battle between BBC One and ITV. But, that's in The Guardian, but in The Sun, Kate Winslet's boobs aside, how insensitive of the BBC to schedule Titanic for Christmas Day. Do they think flood victims will appreciate yet more depressing reminders of the devastating effects of water? And what a good point that is. Mrs H. Fletcher from Devon. Do you know what? There's a thing here which is a topless version of the Mona Lisa. I'm allowed to show you because it's fine art. Here we go. There she is, topless photo of the Mona Lisa, done by one of Leonardo da Vinci's students. Do you know what? I've got a unique art theory about La Gioconda, or the Mona Lisa. Look at that arm. See how manly that arm is? Now, my point about the Mona Lisa is they've never managed to track down the woman it's based on. There's a lot of speculation. I'll tell you what I think. I think it's a rich bloke secretly like dressing up as a woman. And I think in a private audience... Because you see it's got that smile there. And what is it smiling at? It's smiling because the joke's on you for saying this is a really beautiful woman. I think he just had it really privately for his own titillation. He's just sitting there going, rather good, isn't it? Yes, there is a certain similarity.
In fact, if we put a long wig on you,
yes,
you could almost
it would be me.
the Mona Lisa.
Well, this is what got me to thinking as I was sitting there in my Mona Lisa outfit at home. I'm just saying, but look, they've never found out the woman it is, and most paintings you can kind of trace it to someone. They can't with this. I think, and I put it to you, the Mona Lisa was never a woman, it was a bloke. Dressed up as a woman.
You're right.
And this top of it is like an even bit... It was one of his students expanding the gag. Saying, look, I've even put breasts on it, look at that.
They should superimpose the Mona Lisa's head onto Jordan's body.
Yes.
It's the perfect Mona Lisa.
No, don't. That is a hardcore sight. Do you know what? I'm going to get straight into the pun down with the fun down here. What else is that? Oh, do you know, buskers now are going to have to choose by tube station what music is played.
Really?
Like in Covent Garden now, you can only have, like, opera and nice music for buskers.
So you'd have Waterloo?
Yeah. Well, maybe. Or, no, but they're saying that in Nottingham and Brixton, they're going to have, like, reggae.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's like that. And so only buskers... It's just ridiculous. Isn't that ridiculous? You want to buy a ticket, they go, where do you want to go? They go, what sort of music do you like? You go, well, I like a bit of garage. You want to go Northern Line there, mate, because that takes you right through Camden, it's more garage. I think it's disgusting.
I'd be in the country and western section.
What happens if you're a fan of a bloke with a can of special brew and a mouth organ, he just goes, do-do-do-do-do. Oi! Oi! Where does he go? Bo. Right. Do you know what? It's the pun down with the fun down, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Children dump an 8-foot syringe at Downing Street. I don't know what that was for. I was going to make some off-colour gag about, yeah, whatever, but I won't. Children dump an 8-foot syringe at Downing Street to protest about drug abuse in their area. Pun says. Get the point?
That's good. That's good.
Oh, hang on a second. Wait a second. Can I just say as well, while I go in here, know the enemy. That is French beef. That is French beef right there. OK? That is French beef. Know it. Look at it. Don't buy it. Ban le boeuf. Le boeuf. OK, sorry. Next pun. Dollar Star. David Van Day's on the show last week.
Yes.
Good friend of yours. He was sort of looking at you as being the new... You know what I mean?
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, it'd be marvellous. No, it really would.
It really would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's certainly very effective at ending any career. Anyway, do you know what? Sex and drugs and... Oh, here's the pun. Pun says, sex and drugs and sausage rolls. You wouldn't want to sing with Dollar, would you?
I'd love to.
Shooting star?
Yeah. Karaoke corner.
A parrot plays Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I gave the story a bit of coverage. Here we go. Phone a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, those were the papers and puns.